have a rather interesting setup here. I have my reel-to-reel tape recorder and a cassette deck connected together. As we zoom in closer, you can see there's a cable connected to the head on the reel-to-reel, and as we follow the cable along, you can see it's connected to the head on the cassette deck. Now this is similar to Clydesight's Silly tape recorder. I've forgotten which one, and I'll just move the camera to a better position so you can see what I'm doing. Now I have a tape in here ready to play, but this tape deck doesn't work. The amp is dead, but the tape transport still works. And as you saw earlier, the two heads are connected. So when I start this playing, this one will amplify the signal from the head and reproduce the sound. So, first of all, I've got to get this into play mode. And defeat the auto stop. Okay, so this is now on, and I'm now going to press play on the tape deck. And there we go. The tape is in here and turning, and this machine is amplifying the signal from the head. Now let's stop that and try and do a recording. I'll put this into record mode. Okay, so this is now in record mode, and I have my little tape recorder here which is connected up to the input on the reel-to-reel, and this can be used as a microphone, so I'm just going to get my levels correct. That's too weak at the moment, so I'll just turn it up a little. Okay, that's at a reasonable level now. So I'm now going to start recording. And now I'll put this into record mode. And the tape is turning. And I'm now going to record something. I'm recording my voice here. This little handheld tape recorder is picking up the sound and feeding it into the reel-to-reel. The reel-to-reel is in record mode, and the signal is going to the head on the reel-to-reel, and as the reel-to-reel head is connected to the head on the cassette deck, and the cassette deck is in record, it is recording my voice onto the cassette. Let's see how this came out. Now just put it back into play mode, and rewind the tape. Should come on in a minute. I think I rewound the tape a bit too far here. Just hurry it on a bit. Ah, here we are. And then we're going to record something. I'm recording my voice here. This little handheld tape recorder is picking up the sound and feeding it into the reel-to-reel. The reel-to-reel is in record mode, and the signal is going to the head on the reel-to-reel, and as the reel-to-reel head is connected to the head on the cassette deck, and the cassette deck is in record, it is recording my voice onto the cassette. Let's see how this came out. That sounded pretty bad, didn't it? Now, I know exactly what's going on here. As both these machines are AC bias, they are both putting bias onto the tape, and the two biases were interfering with each other. It's simple to remedy. Just disconnect the heads from the cassette deck's amp, and the whole thing should work a lot better. Let's try playing a tape first. Let's just hurry that on. That's what's left of my original recording. There we go. Just doing this to prove that the reel-to-reel is actually amplifying this. Now I'm going to attempt to make another recording. Now I'll put the cassette deck onto, actually I only need to put it onto play mode. Okay, the cassette's turning, and I'm attempting to record my voice again on the cassette using the reel-to-reel, and well, let's see how it sounds this time. Put this back into play. I've moved the camera so you can see it a little better. This is the cassette, and I'm going to play it and see if disconnecting the heads has improved the recording quality. Okay, the cassette's turning, and I'm attempting to record my voice again on the cassette using the reel-to-reel, and well, let's see how it sounds this time. Much better. Now I know I could have used a microphone with this setup, but I like to be creative, and I thought before I go I'd show you another creative thing I've done. Now I've wound a 90-minute tape, 90-minute cassette onto a 5-inch reel here, and just look at the amount of space it takes up. It's tiny, isn't it? Let's put this into the reel-to-reel and see if we can play it. Okay, the tape is threaded now, and does anybody here like the Blues Brothers? That's a cassette tape playing on a reel-to-reel. I have to hold the thing here to feed the tape properly because it doesn't actually fit into one of these machines. Anyway, let's stop that before I get into any copyright issues here. That's just about it for my video, so until next time, goodbye.